continuing our national development series, the Policy Times Unleashing India, which is going on for last almost about 35 episodes are over. Now, this particular episode is on enhancing overseas Indians' growth through encouraging strategic investments for their prosperity. Okay. Now, what do we mean by this question? That how do we encourage the Indians abroad to do this for their prosperity, may not exactly for giving gift to India, contributing to India's growth, and they also gain. Now, when we talk about overseas Indians, they are the proudest lot for all of us. There are 32 million Indians. They contribute almost $1 trillion economy. The topmost companies in the world have got them as the CEOs. They are the largest startups, innovators, even in a country like USA. And they are still Indians. Most of them are studied in India or have absolute emotional linkage with India, even though they consider their country of stay as their first priority, which India would like to encourage. Now, they are in 230 countries. In many other countries, they are who is who. In 30 other countries, political leadership has come to them. Sports, they are performing reasonably well. They are performing well in any entertainment field. And they are catching the eyes of the world and welcomed by the world at large. In this, there will be various episodes. And this episode, we are mainly concentrating on the investment possibilities. Now, when India is planning to have a $5 trillion plus in terms of its planning, it will need a lot of investment. People in the so-called advanced countries have to invest in a place like India, because in their places, investment do not give the type of results which India would give and India requires. And with the confidence that Indian government and Indian people and Indian technology and Indian specialists have governed, they would also like to give. Here we have a very, very important direction and suggestion. Indians abroad should try to channelize the funding through their systems. In any country, wherever there are certain number of Indians, they should also try to either take over or start some banking system along with India, in India. Okay. Now, which is a very important aspect to understand, because the investment options are many. Foreigners do not understand India much. So India is always a bit confused. Foreigners are always confused, and Indians are also confused in terms of how to take it. There are huge residential complexes for non-resident Indians and all. There are various aspects of their own money which can go. Everything cannot go in real estate, because we know what happened in 2008 when subprime broke the whole back of US economy. Same thing should not happen to India, that all the money is put only in real estate. But it has to be diversified. Now, Indians understand India better, even if they have gone 40 years back, 80 years back. So they can always channelize even their own investment, which is also in huge amount, to the investments from other basic thing through a strategic, systematic platform, which means they should form either their own banks or take over an existing bank, or have some good partnership with the existing companies here, form a good, system by which, the investments can be to a startup in India, to an innovator in India, to an entrepreneur in India, to a large-scale expanding companies in India. The projects are too many. In each sector, India has got a huge role to play. You take education. There are almost 200 million new education people have to be put in education system. You take healthcare. There is again a large amount. Healthcare in India can be healthcare through Ayurvedic, healthcare through wellness, healthcare through so many things which are there. So that there is a requirement, and in each sector, tourism and everything will have its own role to play. And I'm sure that Indians abroad can do their full justice and take this particular sector by their own activity into a large scale investment possibilities. Thank you.